So, how is your prostate doing?
My prospects? For what? My job? My life? Maybe my future? Prospects for a future relationship? My having sex with you? My fantasy football team?
No. Not your prospects. Your prostate. Your prostate gland.
Why in the hell do you care? Whatever the hell it is. Is it something you eat?
I just saw something on TV. The prostate is an accessory sex organ located deep inside your pelvis.
Wow. I've got one of those. Is it something I can use sexually?
Aren't you the comedian today? You use it without trying. It works every time you ejaculate.
Why are we talking about this? Let's go eat a pizza or something, maybe down a couple of beers.
I am talking about this because men get prostate cancer. And last time I looked you were a man. Have you had your prostate checked?
During sex or something? Is that something we are not doing, but should be? Does it feel good?
I am talking about a rectal exam by a doctor to check the prostate for cancer. Have you had that done?
Are you kidding me? Hell no, I have not, and I'm not going to be having one anytime soon. What does the prostate do? I mean, I don't just sit around all day thinking about it. I don't think I have ever seen a prostate. I don't know anybody who has one of them either.
The prostate is a walnut-sized organ just below your bladder that men pee through. It also produces a fluid that helps support your sperm when you ejaculate with sexual activity.
So I pee through it? The hell you say? I pee fine. That's my point. You are not listening. No problemo with my water-making abilities. My plumbing is just perfect and in working order.
Just because you pee fine or have no prostate symptoms doesn't matter. I am talking about prostate cancer. You will not have urinating symptoms until the diagnosis is made too late to cure. You are an idiot.
Now that you mention it, my grandfather had prostate cancer. He died when he was about 80 or so. His doctors told him not to treat it. It's a disease of old farts. I'm only 40 and have no symptoms. Anyway, men die with prostate cancer, not of it. Enough of this stuff. Let's go get a brewski, I'm getting thirsty.
That you have no symptoms doesn't matter. You still need to get your prostate checked for cancer. You are not only an idiot, you are a numbskull squared.
Okay. Just for drill. How does one get his prostate checked?
Well, you go to a doctor and he puts a finger up here.
Excuse me, but, no pun intended. He puts a finger up what?
Well, up your rectum.
Is this a joke? Are there cameras somewhere recording this? Is Candid Camera lurking around here somewhere?
No. The prostate is examined by putting a gloved finger up the rectum and then palpating the gland. The doctor can tell if the prostate gland has a problem or not, and whether you will need other tests to detect prostate cancer.
There must be an X-ray or something that checks for the same thing. I don't see me having another man putting anything up my rectum, gloved finger or not. And then have to pay him to do that to me. That ain't gonna happen, sister.
Well, there is a blood test. The PSA, but that doesn't always answer the question about if you have prostate cancer or not.
Are there men who actually have this done? I mean, go to a doctor for the expressed purpose to have a finger put up his wazoo, and then pay him hard-earned mullah to perpetrate that upon him. That's crazy with a capital C.
Sure, over 250,000 men are diagnosed in America each year with prostate cancer. And 25,000 men die annually. Frank Zappa and Dennis Hopper died of prostate cancer at a relatively young age in their 50s. Did you know that?
Yeah, but I'm sure they lived a bad lifestyle, like smoking pot and chasing wild women and stuff. Excuse me, that must have been a brewski I drank before coming here.
No, lifestyle doesn't matter. The only risk factors are a family history of prostate cancer, and if you are black.
I have no symptoms. I don't want another man's gloved finger up my rectum. I want a beer and maybe watch some football.
It's not football season. Anyway, I just learned that the most common symptom is no symptom, at least until it is too late to cure the disease.
I'm really sorry to inform you, Earth to you, McFly, I'm not going to let some dude I don't know stick his finger up my rectum. It is not natural.
I have had pelvic exams by male doctors on many occasions to check my vagina since I was about 20 years old. I really do not understand what your problem is. It is an exam that takes only about 2 minutes.
Okay, say the doctor finds something with that PSA thing, or with that weird up your ass exam, or whatever you call it. What happens then?
You would need a prostate biopsy. The doctor would stick an ultrasound probe up here.
Why in the world is everything centered around sticking something up my you-know-what? What kind of doctors are these? They sound like they have sexual issues to me. These guys sound to me like they enjoy inflicting pain.
They are urologists, they are penis machinists, they are the captains of the stream team. They specialize in prostate disorders and specifically prostate cancer. Anyway, they examine the prostate through the rectum with an ultrasound probe, and take specimens, usually 12 to 16 samples, to see if there is any prostate cancer in the gland.
I bet that this prostate biopsy thing is a party and a half. Is it painful? I'm hurting just thinking about it.
Women have pelvic exams all the time. Why are you being such a wimbass about this?
At least when you have your exam, it is an area where nature meant for things to go. A man's rectum wasn't made for this stupid procedure or this purpose, and that's a big difference. What would my friends say if they found out about this?
Back to the biopsy procedure. The doctor places the ultrasound probe up your rectum, which guides the biopsy needle to take the prostate tissue samples. It is like taking 12 to 16 small cores from an apple.
Ouch, that sounds terrible. I'm having pain just listening to you. Are there any side effects from this torture procedure you refer to as a biopsy?
You will have blood in your urine, blood in your ejaculate, and you see blood when you do number 2. There is a small chance of a high fever or exacerbation of any underlying obstructive voiding symptoms that may require a urethral catheter to be placed through your penis and then into your bladder.
Okay, now, I'm really getting nauseated and sick. While we are on the subject, can we change the subject now?
Once the doctor gets the specimens, they are checked by a pathologist to determine if there is prostate cancer or if everything is okay.
Why would a man go through this if it is a cancer that nobody dies of? At least, that is what I have heard.
People die of prostate cancer every day. 1 in 6 men in America have prostate cancer. It is not just a disease of old people. Young men die also. You had better get your bad self checked.
If the biopsy shows cancer, what happens then?
Well, you can take out the prostate with surgery, you can freeze it, you can heat it up, you can shoot radiation into it, and you can put about 100 radioactive pellets into it.
Can you shake it up and fry it in a pan?
Very funny. If you like what happens after a prostate biopsy, you are going to love this: what can happen to man after he has been treated for prostate cancer.
Go ahead, I'm dying to hear. Do you have one of those airplane barf bags around? Excuse me, that must have been the fried pork skins I ate earlier.
You are such a typical male prototype. It is at once very funny, and yet very sad. Anyway, after the prostate is treated, you may experience urinary incontinence requiring a diaper and lose your ability to have erections. You may never have sex again.
My God. That's enough. I'm not listening to this rectum stuff anymore. I want to get a beer and watch something mindless on television. By the way, if you are so into this prostate stuff, and acting like the prostate queen or something, have you had your prostate checked?
Women don't have a prostate, you imbecile.
I'm out of here. Goodness gracious, you have ruined my day. Why in the world would I want to mess with something that is giving me no symptoms? I don't know where it is, I can't feel it, don't want to have a finger up my rectum to check it, and if I did have prostate cancer, I'd have to make a decision to choose a treatment which will make me have to wear diapers and take sex pills to get an erection for the rest of my life. Do I look stupid to you?
You have just made my point. You have a characteristic silly male ego and immaturity. Which is why so many men are diagnosed with prostate cancer after it is too late to cure it. Men should be more like women about their health. Maybe women should have been given a prostate, and men given breasts. At least women would make the effort to have their prostate checked, whether it's unnatural or not. You can learn more about prostate cancer by visiting theprostatedecision.com. Again, that address for you simpleton males is theprostatedecision.com. If there is a man in your life whose age is 40 or more, please wear the pants in your house and encourage him to get his prostate gland checked.